I've been doing EMDR therapy on and off for a little over a year now. And I just want to kind of point out 3 ways that I've seen it help me personally. The first way is I've seen an increase in me being able to trust myself. And I've always kind of struggled with trusting myself, and so when I started EMDR, that was very challenging because you have to really trust your brain that it's going to take you where it needs to go, even if it doesn't make sense. Like, you're going through the session, something comes in your head. My first thought would be, oh, that's not relevant, and so I wouldn't say anything. And it got to the point where my therapist was like, I don't care if you think about a tree you saw that had a squirrel on it 3 days ago. I need you to tell me, and let's just go with it. So I had to start just kind of really trusting my brain, and in turn, I've seen me feel more confident in, my decisions and my feelings and stuff like that outside of therapy. The second way that EMDR has helped me is being able to actually process emotions that I've held on to for a long time, whether that's anger, grief, sadness, which arguably I would not really acknowledge any of those in the past, other than just a dark joke, haha, it is what it is, move on. And so now I still will make the jokes, but I also make room for me to process things, and I've been able to process some pretty heavy stuff that has just made me feel lighter and better. And then the third way that EMDR has helped me, and this one has been huge for me, is I have been able to show more compassion for myself, which feels a little cringe to say, but it is cool to see, because that in turn changes how I handle situations with other people, and how I handle situations with myself. And I've historically not been, I'll say, like, I kind of bully myself about a lot of stuff if I mess up, or if I, if I feel like I don't handle things right, or I feel like, I'm feeling some kind of way about something that I shouldn't. I really beat myself up in situations like that. And so I'm seeing, now that I've had some time to really process stuff, I'm seeing that I'm able to give myself some space and some compassion, and really just kind of let myself feel and mess up, and understand that, like, I've been through stuff that's hard, and stuff that, arguably I should have never gone through, and it sucks, but I did get through it, and I did become who I am by getting through it. But that doesn't take away how I felt and what I experienced, and so that's something that I kind of truthfully thought that I would never get to the point of being able to do for myself, and I'm seeing it, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, those are ways that EMDR has helped me. I know this is a long video, sorry for rambling, but if you're thinking about doing EMDR, just know, I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. Going through the sessions suck, after the sessions suck, but you will get to a point down the road where you're able to look back, or you are in a situation, you handle it differently, or think differently, or whatever, and you get to stop and think, like, oh, this is connected to the work I did 6 months ago. So hopefully that helps. If you're interested in EMDR, have you heard anything about it? What, you scared of it? What's the process? Because I thought it was like some woo-woo shit when my therapist first told me.